Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Welcome to Your Purposeful Podcast. My name's Gary Robertson and this is Living Your Life on Purpose. In yesterday's podcast, we spoke about doing some planning. Now, planning is dull, it's boring, but it's necessary for success. So, what I'd like you to do is once you've listened to this podcast, set a trigger in your mobile phone for a time that suits you so that later you can go home and you can write some stuff down, all right? So please, remember, set yourself a trigger. We've got to make these habits easier to do. A trigger reminds you. And today we're going to focus on the planning in our finances. So finances are not hard. It's pretty simple. You think about what you want to have in your life. You think about how much money you need to get, and then you do the necessary steps to get there. There are two ways in which you can actually make the money quicker. One is to increase the money you're earning on a monthly basis, and the second is to reduce the amount of money that you are spending. Let's address the latter first. Download the 13-week massive action plan, go to the finances section, write down everything you're spending. It will take some time. You're going to have to go through your bank statements. Yes, you will. Write down all of your essential expenditure. Write down those luxuries. And then where possible, eliminate the luxuries. Now, people don't care if you're driving a fancy car, you live in a fancy house, if you're wearing the latest Giorgio Armani clothes. They don't really care. What they care about is you. And the more you come across as the genuine and authentic you, that's what they want. So for the next 6 months to 12 months, don't worry about buying any more stuff. You don't need any more stuff. You have all of the stuff you need to suitably and successfully live in this world. You do not need any more stuff. I tell you now, you don't need any more material stuff. So we're going to save money over these next 6 months. You're going to track and measure how much you're spending. Then you're going to notice after the first month that actually you're still doing all right. You're not spending as much on luxuries, but you're still doing super fine. Over the second, third, fourth, and fifth, and 6 months, you're going to realize actually you didn't even need the stuff you were wasting money on, and you're going to become wealthier. Now we're going to make some more money, but how do we make more money? Well, we have to plan. Right, where are you right now? If you're in business, you need to work out how you're going to get more money into the company. So how are you going to do that? Are you going to enlist the help of a sales coach, a business coach to help you to do the things you've never done before? They may say things to you you've never heard of before. If you're employed, what about getting one of those side gigs, a side hustle, a part-time job, a part-time business? Do it just for a short period of time. Even if you did it for 1 year, did a side hustle for 1 year, a part-time job for 1 year, reduce your expenditure at the end of that year, you would be so wealthy, it would be unbelievable. You could be debt-free in 1 year if you really wanted to, if you have debt. But the planning phase is the important phase. You've got to be methodical. Download the 13-week massive action plan and do it today. Set a trigger, don't forget, on your mobile phone for when it's good for you.